Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zach. Today we're doing another ECOMI VeVe video. Currently the price is 5291, a lower 5073, and a higher 5494 over the past 24 hours. How y'all doing today? So we're on our second video of the day because I want to start just, push myself back into this. And so we're going to be looking at the Ask Me Anything that I think was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. We're watching it on Vale's channel, of course, because we love Vale, and we're going to start off with looking at, I think it's Dan is talking about VeVe's growth numbers and how important they are in what metrics, what measurements, etc. So let's just listen to it and then we'll go over what it means. As per usual, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel for everything happening, from here on out, I haven't been posting as much as I'd like to, but we're going to make that work now, especially with Valorant calming down, which is the other game I report on, and of course subscribe to Val if you haven't already. With that said, let's have a look at listen to this.
Back on, perfect. Well, first and foremost, I think we should probably dive into the massive growth that we saw over 2021. For anyone who has been with us from the start of last year, VeVe was only made available to the public on the 24th of December. So, a little over 12 months ago now. I think at the time, maybe we had 1,000, maybe 2,000 users in the first sort of week or two that had come from our community. I'm sure we have an update as to how many active users we have now, Dan.
Yeah, I'm just thinking back in December last year. I think right up till January, we were still definitely in the hundreds of users. So it was a very small, intimate start where you could go into the store and there'd be thousands of pods and thousands of rissos. Back in the glory days, which I'm sure all of the OGs remember.
And regret.
Oh yeah, and regret. Oh no, I'll be there later. I'll get one. I'll get one in a few months. But yeah. Just as Reach mentioned, the the user growth has far exceeded anything that we really imagined. In fact, I think, Dave, correct me if I'm wrong, but the numbers that in terms of the users we managed to hit this year was I think was our 3-year projection, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think we're on the 4th or 5th year right now.
Right.
At the moment. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been an extremely exciting year, and I'd just like to take this.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like maybe around February, March time of 2021. Yeah, that's correct. I think around that time. I think I remember Reese or Dan saying that they were expecting to see 1 million. Was it 1 million? 1 million overall users by the end of 2021. Now, you might be thinking, but Zach, they've just said 1.3 million, so that's not really, they did. 1 million users is the entire number of users, right? 1.3 million monthly actives. Different ballgame entirely. Monthly actives, generally, when it comes to this stuff, is realistically, in my opinion, one of the most important metrics. There are certain games out there. I mean, even Fortnite, for example. Fortnite has over 350 million registered users. But I would guess that the monthly actives is probably closer to, and I have no idea, to be honest with you, it could be between 50 and 150 million plus monthly actives, but that would still be less than half of their 350 overall million users. So 1.3 million monthlies. I'm not sure how many registered users there are, but 1.3 monthly is crazy.
This opportunity again, just to thank really everyone in the community who was either there in the beginning or came in halfway through, and just really got so excited about these VeVe digital collectible NFTs. We really attribute and are very grateful and very thankful for everything that the community's done. And with your efforts and our efforts, I believe the other day we just cracked 1.3 or 1.4 million active users. So
that's crazy.
It's a massive.
Now, I have a feeling, and I don't mean to I feel like when Dan says about thanking the community, part of that is because I guess I would like to get a chat with someone at ECOMI at some point on this channel, when we can. I think what's important here, hold on, I missed my train of thought completely there.
Percentage active users. So
That's it. When it comes to them thanking, I think part of that is also because the ECOMI community has actually made the entire thing a lot more profitable, not just from us buying stuff, but also from earned media. Being in marketing, you have what's called earned media, and then you have paid media. Now, VeVe ECOMI don't pay ECOMI YouTubers to talk about ECOMI. There will be some sponsors, and those will be disclosed as such. Legally, they should be, at least. I think they are. But in general, the ECOMI community has literally done millions of dollars worth of advertising for free to ECOMI. Now, some of us, that really was for free. For some people, that was just a case of just loving ECOMI, having the emoji in your name, speaking about VeVe, tweeting about it, having a lot of reach on that. I think some of you don't realize how big your reach really is. If you have 1,000 followers, likelihood is your reach is a few thousand per tweet potentially, especially if you have likes and retweets. Look at your reach on each tweet and you might be surprised how many people you're actually reaching. It's just crazy. And then when we're looking at YouTube channels, where channels like myself, obviously Cavell, we have Taps, and we have so many great YouTubers in this scene. We are bringing in millions of impressions, tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of impressions to VeVe. And then so that's reach. And then as far as people clicking on our videos and learning about it, these are all free resources that ECOMI haven't had to pay a cent for. Now, YouTubers generally are paid, obviously. If you have a monetized YouTube channel, 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers, then you are paid, and VeVe stuff pays fairly well compared to some other categories, for sure. So marketing from the VeVe end of things has been very, very good. It's why they don't have to pay for a lot of paid ads. They do pay for paid ads. They have paid for paid ads, but they haven't been reliant on it the way they would be if they didn't have a community.
It's a massive percentage increase in the growth, and as I mentioned on a number of AMAs, that continues to grow each day by 20,000 plus new registration.
Yeah, that is absolutely insane. I will just take a moment to plug this. If anyone hasn't left us a review and you would like to on the app stores, just a little reminder, if you don't mind going and dropping some nice words there.
Yeah,
if you mean them.
We're only accepting 5-star reviews at the moment, aren't we?
Yes, that's all we accept.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, just a little plug there. So, okay, we're looking at sort of 1.3, 1.4 million active monthly users now. And just to really exemplify that number, I mean, what does it take to be an active monthly user? What is the interaction there on the collector side?
So technically the app metrics are broken down into 3 areas. You've got active monthly users, weekly monthly users, and daily active users, right? And effectively the metric for an active monthly user is that you need to be participating within the app at least once. So our active users right now are sitting at around about, like I say, 1.3, 1.4. But even on a daily basis, we are still sitting at 300 to 350,000 users. Obviously, that goes through a nice little spike when the whenever the drops roll around. But it's a very, very active community in terms of the metrics. Yeah,
incredible. I know. Everyone used to say like our retention rates are sort of off the charts when it comes to these things. So it's nice to break that down. And do you know roughly how many NFTs we have sold in the past 12 months?
Yes, I was looking that up just the other day. I believe we surpassed 3 million NFT editions, which is pretty crazy. I haven't done the calculation, but if I divide that by 365, that's a lot of NFT editions on a daily basis.
That is a lot. I remember, sort of earlier in the year, we had a content plan and we thought we had enough content to run out for 5-6 months, and I think it was used up in about 4 weeks.
How foolish we were, Rich.
Yeah, foolish indeed. Yeah. So to have that in place now, and the content production pipeline well and truly moving is definitely satisfying to see as well. I mean, obviously, throughout the last 12 months, there's been a lot of app updates, and we absolutely refactored almost the entire app, sort of in that March-April period. And with that, we rolled out one of the biggest updates that we've seen, and a brand new product, which was obviously NFT comics.
Awesome. So I'm actually going to I'm going to leave this at that, and then we're going to go over more of the Ask Me Anything. I haven't been speaking as much, even though I was a few minutes ago, because as I'm recording this video, I've been sent a Discord message asking if someone wants to have a meeting. I do in fact want to have that meeting, so I'm going to end this video here, but we'll have more videos going out. I'm going to be going over more of the Ask Me Anything. I'm going to watch more of it tonight, and then try and pick out what I want to talk about in videos. Hopefully this video was interesting and helpful too. If it was, a like is always much appreciated. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel if you're new, and if you want to know more about VeVe stuff, we are going hard on it this year. So with that being said, have a great day, much love, and I'll see you in the next VeVe video.